maybe I like this little piece, because in this whole scenario, you maybe want to save space, so you are not the first one to say, I can't fit in there anymore, because that is a loss. So, starting with smaller and thinner pieces can be helpful, but don't get me wrong, big pieces can be super great in some situations. Placing the first piece like this, directly on the edge, is positionally a bit risky, but otherwise a completely legitimate move. I chose a small piece again and go towards the green. So, I will be a little bit aggressive and try to block the green path like this. We will see where my opponent goes next. By placing the green micropiece like that, I can continue attacking and close the other side as well. However, complete blocking is very difficult, since the 5-dot principle ensures some penetrability of the connection. It is practically impossible to put your pieces close to each other. For my opponent, it seems like a good time to play a micropiece from the hand. It was tempting for the opponent to use a tiny piece in the previous move, but perhaps it would have been better to play a big one instead and get into the space. In this case, when you play a piece from your hand, the inception does not move. So the whole situation within the circle turns against me and the game moves on. I would like to stay in contact and try to limit my opponent's further development. So I will place the piece, for example, like this or this. Okay, so I will show you one nice and proven trick. When you see a piece you would love to use, just take the 5th piece from it. So whatever the opponent chooses, your favorite piece will be a part of your choice of 4. So that I can look forward to my next move. I just need to place this piece somewhere. Yes, it fits there nicely, but with 5 dots, it is impossible to continue. But if we just turn it, the situation is simply better. From here, you can go further, and from here too. If I dare, I can easily skip that nice micropiece and leave it there for later, when it will be more valuable. So just for fun, I will do it this way, and with this large piece, I will reduce this free space a little so that my opponent has more work to fit in there. But this big triangle can fit in nicely, and the green player still has access to the part in the middle of the game board. In addition, this entire space is reserved only for green, because white already has so many dots around, so that there is no way to add anything else. So I will eventually be happy if I manage to find some more moves. All these options are too expensive for me. 6 dots together means I have to sacrifice my 5+1 token and give it to my opponent. You can see now that the token works on any 6-point connection. Now it's 3+3. Yeah. Oh, that's wonderful. And I'm done. The other pieces can physically fit in empty fields, but it would not respect the 5-dot principle, so I can't do it. It means that I have to start playing my own micropieces. One last life remaining. Placing it on a board itself is not a problem, but I'd want to get in a new free space to be able to do an extra move, or at least prevent green from moving somewhere further. So, for example, such a division of free space will certainly not please my opponent. So, everything will be decided now, because we both have one last micropiece on our hands. In this area, the green already has 5 dots, so it won't work. But it can fit nicely here. The cool thing is that green can use the last micropiece to set it up for the next move. And I can't do anything about it, because I can't put anything else in those fields. Playing the last green micropiece from hand seems like a loss, but on the contrary, wait for the next turn, it will be a win. So now I have to play my last piece from hand, and I can't even ruin anything for my opponent, so I will just place it somewhere and watch my opponent's last and winning move. And look, 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5th piece would have saved me, but I can't place any of these big 4 pieces. So congratulations to the green player for the win.